Nation, Sanbonan Bafetu, and welcome back to Football Trends with me, QB. Now, on today's video, guys, I feel like we do have a lot to talk about, obviously. There's been a lot, I know. I've been missing in action for the longest time, but definitely there's a lot that we need to talk about. And now, I know I always start by saying Bafetu, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, but today, what you need to do, I will just get straight to the point. I'm updates because at the end of the day, that is my job to make sure we an update about feature in almost everything that is happening at Naturena or even outside of Naturena, because now we are speaking about Kaizer, although they are at Netherlands, doing what they do best, which obviously tomorrow they will be playing, on the 15th of July, and also on the 16th of July they will be playing those two games that are remaining, and then around the 19th they will be coming back to South Africa, and then 26th obviously we're going to be playing the Toyota Cup, hoping to see how the boys are going to perform. But so far we have not yet won a game in Netherlands. I know preseason friendly games and all of that, but definitely there's a lot now. Something quickly, because obviously there's a lot that we need to talk about quickly. Jumping into Collins Mbesuma. Now Collins Mbesuma Bafetu has said something. I don't know whether I reported about this or this is my first time talking about it, but anyways, Tualana Flavo Silva needs to make sure that he scores, early before, because at the end of the day, his kata intangengazebinayo. Now, if I reported on this, guys, I'm sorry, but let me just say what he said. He says he must know that at Chiefs as a striker, you don't have time to say you are still adapting. You need to hit the ground running, or else the fans will always be on your case. He must deliver now. At Chiefs or Pirates, the fans don't give you time, and when they give you 45 minutes, that's too much. So Silva must make sure he scores now, even though these are friendlies. Collins Mbesuma. Now, guys, obviously looking at the comments, you guys in Ambulalo Silva, but at the end of the day, I think we just need to give him some bit of a time. Maybe, just maybe, he will improve, because you look at players like Abu Gonzalez is doing wonders, by the way, even though for us he did not do anything, he did not do much. So let's just give him time. I feel like after the two games, there was slight difference compared to the first game, because first game, even at Trebinyake, the basics of football, fundamentals, it's something that I could not get to see on his first game. But looking at the second game, I think it was a bit better compared to the first game. But obviously we still want to give him some time. Sponoti, how is he going to flare up? Because I feel like Umjita just need to know when to be in the right space at the right time, Bampagili Bola, and then he do the wonders and finishes. By the way, I was watching the FIFA Club World Cup final, which was between PSG and Chelsea. Now, guys, I have to say Chelsea, they did the work, but anyways, we are not there. And then moving on, we look at there's also something that was said by Willard Katsande. Willard Katsande is happy about the Kaizer just player, particularly this new signing, which was basically Ndlovu. Now, unfortunately, guys, Ndlovu did not manage to travel with the rest of the team to Netherlands because of visa. Same thing that happened with Abu Coach like Abu Machisafi, and also Umjita Lapayana coach Khalil Ben Youssef, which, by the way, he managed to make it with just 2 games left. I know probably there's something that we're going to see that is different, because at the end of the day, he is the coach's right hand man, the most trusted. So according to Willard Katsande Bafetu, Umjita is saying, definitely this new Kaizer signing, Cameroon, this guy has clearly a replacement for Yusuf Mat. It's highly possible angebamne contract extension, which they did, but no, they did it because they knew if they give him a contract extension, and then with that team that is interested in signing him, then definitely they're going to cash on him. Then they managed to cash in. So now Bona, it's up to them whether they're going to sign Faisal Salum or not. But I think Kaizer just will not sign Faisal Salum, because at the end of the day, they believe as long as there's an agreement, we will wait for the player, and then the contract comes to an end, which I'm worried, because chances are we might not have Ukoshna Nabi going forward, in the coming season. But maybe January is taller. You never know. So at least half of the season, that will not be too bad, because at the end of the day, yeah, it is what it is. We need those players. But anyways, moving on, Bafethu njengoba ngisasho nje ukuthi Willard Katsande is very much happy with this youngster Umchita Lapana. He says he's my boy because you can see the way he poses. Trust me, I've been a fan of him for some time. I could see the way he plays. He's very energetic boy. If we have to play, we can play. If we have to be stuck in tackles, we can stick in tackles. So I've seen him in a couple of games. Even sometimes when I saw him in one of the matches when he played at FNP Stadium, I told him, boy, you deserve to be here, not the other way around. So I'm happy that the club brought him on because I'm happy that the club brought him on board because he's going to bring a lot of quality and value to the team. Even experience wise, he's somebody who has won the trophies and somebody who knows how to play for a big team. So he's going to be good and he's going to rub it in into the young ones because he does have a never die spirit, and you could see the way he plays. He's just an unbelievable boy. I can't wait for him to play. I wish he can get jersey number 31 for him to remember me, but I'm happy for him. He's a very good boy. Definitely Willard Katsande was the one who was rocking jersey number 31. But anyways, as you can hear from him, is very much happy. And for me, you look at Umart, you look at Tundlovu, I don't see any difference. For me, I don't see any difference. I think it's one and the same player. I thought Kaizer is signing now. Obviously with Tundlovu, Tiwano is not someone who goes forward that much, but he does tend to go forward. But unfortunately, I think we will see with the style of play and everything with coach, how is he going to play him, because at the end of the day, a midfielder Kumbole can play as a defensive central or an attacking midfielder, which by the way, it's something that those two players are differ from. But anyways, moving on guys, we also have Rashid Dotli. Now according to the latest report, Rashid Dotli has been training alone. I haven't seen some photos. Umchita, they are still monitoring his situation because Kumbule, ever since he came back from that injury, he's not been 100%. I'm happy with Frosler. He has made it even to the starting lineup. He's been playing games, and definitely Ambon would know he's 100% with Dotling, even though he's there. But at the end of the day, I wish now because Tola some game time, but at the end of the day, I'm not too worried because you look at the squad, you look at the balance, you look at the depth. We are very good. There's no need for Udotli to be rushed. He can take his time in order to be okay, so that Magabuya nae as to be happy. But anyways, I think he's doing proper and very much so. I'm happy about that. And then also, we do have the nominees of the 2024 to 2025 season, PSL season. Let's be the Betway. Obviously, they are going to be announcing, the PSL footballers of the season, what, and the coach of the season, goalkeeper of the season, defender of the season. For me, I do not see any player from our side making it, because I know the young player of the season, which will someone who's under 21, it will go to someone else. I'm sorry, unfortunately. And then at least Winnet Bank Cup, I do see Opule Modi being the player of the tournament. I do not want to lie, guys. I do see that guy being the player of the tournament, and the most promising player of the tournament ngazge with Bangaim Niga Umatlo or Mart, but we will see who's going to win, in terms of the nominees. But anyways, moving on, Bafetu. There's something that was said by Ethan Chislett, Umchita, which so far, it's a very promising move, or promising, something. But at the end of the day, we have to be honest, guys. It's not easy making sure that you beat a team like Mamelodi Sundowns. But anyways, this is what Ethan is saying. Chita, I know that Sundowns in recent years have done really, really, really well in the league. But if there's any team that can knock them off their pedestal, sorry guys, I think it's Chiefs. Ethan Chislett, our new attacking midfielder. Well, guys, what are you saying? Are you saying Kaizer Chiefs is the team that is going to knock off Ilona from the number one spot? Kumbole, making sure that you remove them from the number one spot. That means you have to win almost each and every game that you play. At least win, draw, win, draw. That's the only way. Was it whether you're a winner or we are drawer. Maybe Nakona don't draw too much. Maybe draw 2 games or 1 or 3 games. After that, you continue with the winning streak, which is something that is a bit difficult for Kaizer Chiefs currently. But anyways, it's fine. Moving on, we look at the 2 young players, Zwane and also Thulani Mabaso. Now, guys, to be honest with you, not that I'm saying I do not wish to see Zwane, getting some game time and being the player who he is. I feel like Coach Nabi probably is the one who doesn't understand the abilities of the player. But other than that, to be honest, I see Thulani Mabaso being the fan favorite and being the other player who's going to make sure to cement his place, especially on that central midfield or defensive midfield role, because at the end of the day, Zwane, he is on paper, he is a central midfielder who can also play defensively. But you look at him defensively, but he's very poor. Yes, I've seen glimpses of him trying to, raise the tempo and everything. But when we watched the game, I saw this guy being substituted, and he was substituted by Thulani Mabaso. Thulani Mabaso came into the game and he made wonders, which is something I wish to see even more, because you look at that player, you look at Zwane. I know there might be differences, but at the end of the day, I feel like it's almost one player, it's almost similar player, because you can see the position that they're playing. But yeah, it's gonna be difficult. They're both central midfielders, with other one being able to defend and also attack. And then Zwane, it's like we're lazy. That's the problem that I'm seeing with him. It's like we are Vilapa. So that is one thing that might make him go out on a loan. But other than that, maybe the coach just needs to adjust him. I'm fine with positioning because I know on paper he's a central midfielder who can also play defensively. But let's be honest, attacking wise, Umfana is very good and Mnandi. But anyways, you can let me know what you think. Put it down in the comment section below. I believe this is it. I do not want to be long. I just wanted to give you those updates in terms of 41 or 10 or 10 9 9 9, and also let you know tomorrow we are playing 7 p.m. Those are the 2 games that are remaining. So Ksasa and Napamwa Ksasa, meaning on the 15th and also on the 16th. But anyways, other than that, I believe this is it. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you with something new. Peace.